Okay. My topic, folks, is the compensation plan. There's 8 ways of being paid, but what I was taught when I started was the 5-10-3 plan, and this was a subscription business, and I want to talk about that. But I'm gonna kind of bring it down so it's not so robust. So basically, 5 teams. If you really want to think about this, if you want to get to the presidential Pro 10, you need 5 teams. You need a Monday team, a Tuesday team, a Wednesday team, a Thursday team, and a Friday team, right? And then 10 are customers. So all I do, I'm like a little bulldog that won't let go of the bone. Each distributor that I work with I want to make sure, in addition to their 5 teams, each of those 5 people have 10 customers. And then you repeat it 3 times. So I don't want to get into that today, but that's the template that I got to become a Master Pro 10. What I want to talk about today is kind of dumbing it down, lack for a better term than that, to a 3x3x3 network. So basically, you always have to remember, we're not in the business of selling pills, right? We're in the business of connecting people. We're in the business of building a network. And I want all of you to be able to understand the power of, leveraged income, exponential growth. And I think people have heard the term, residual or leveraged, but really don't understand how quickly it grows. But you got to stay in the game. So what I always like to do is I always like to teach the 3x3x3 network. So obviously you can see you up top, right? And you're going to enroll your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is not about Thursday and Friday yet. And all we're going to do is teach them to go get their 3. All right. So obviously on your first level, you have 3 distributors, and then teach those 3 to get their 3. And on your second level, you have 9 distributors, and you're going to repeat it 1 more time. And people ask me all the time, well, how come you don't do it after 3 levels? Because of exponential growth, it grows without you. And on your third level, you're going to have 27 distributors. So if you really add them all up, 27 plus 9 plus 3, you have 39 distributors in your organization, and you've only enrolled 3. Again, the power of exponential growth. And then, of course, you're going to be getting your 10 customers, right? Now, this is what I want to cover with everybody, all right? Duplication starts with you, all right? If you don't have 200 in personal volume, your team's not going to have 200 personal volume. It's that simple. And if you want to be paid 100% of commissions, you need 200 in personal volume, all right, to be able to reap 100% of the benefits of the company. In other words, getting 40% on your Smart Start bonus, which is enrolling people, that you get paid weekly. Now, that doesn't mean that you literally have to spend $200 a month. You can actually go as low as $40 out of your pocket. That's the law in network marketing, and go out and get 160 in customers. So you can get a Vitality stack, right? That's 150. And then you can go get 1 bottle of Protandim plus your 40. Now you're qualified to be paid, 100% of commissions. Now, if your personal volume is under 200, between 100 and 199, you're only getting paid 30% on your commissions. And in order to qualify for that 40%, you've got to have PV of 200. Now, if your PV, personal volume, is under 100, you're not qualified to be paid. I'm going to say that again. If your personal volume is under 100, you're not qualified to be paid. Okay, so this is the 3x3x3 plan. All right, so basically there's you. All right, and you're going to go enroll your 3 people. What's critical? This is a subscription business. This is not about enrolling, recruiting. It's duplication. So you want to make sure if you enrolled 3 people, right, you work with them until they have a $200 PV. All right. Now, how it works, that's your first level. So if you really think about it, I'm not even going to mention the 200, that you currently have. This is just the 200 of your 3 distributors. If you look at the little, graph, the subscription is 600. So you have a $600 business, okay? And then what the company is going to do, folks, they're going to pay you 2% on that first level. So you're going to get a whopping $12 residual check, okay? Now look what happens when you do 3 by 3. Okay, so all you're going to do is take the baton and you're going to hand it to the 3 people that you just enrolled, and then you're going to teach them to do the same thing. And by the way, this is what I teach to help somebody receive a $500 residual check month after month after month. Okay, you're in this business to do something one time and get paid over and over and over. Okay, so you enroll your 3 people, you work with each of those 3 people, all right? They might know 3 people want to make $500, right? And then they enrolled their 3, all right? So if you add that up, all right, those 9 people on your second level times 200, that's 1,800 subscription, right? The company is going to pay us 5%. Now, how cool is that? I could have enrolled you, you're my best friend, and then you make a call and you enroll your aunt who I've never met, and I'm actually going to make more money than you on this particular way of getting paid. There's other ways of getting paid, but this is one of 8. So 5% of 1,800 is now $90. Now listen to me very carefully. Do you still get paid that $12 that next month? Yes. Welcome to the world of doing something one time and getting paid month after month after month. Jill and I have been distributors for 8.5 years, and we're still getting paid what we did 8.5 years ago, 8 years ago, 7.5 years ago, 7 years ago, all the way to today. People seem to forget that. So your residual business now is what's 1,800 plus 6? It's 2,400. And now you're making $102 a month. Repeat it one more time. This is to make $500 a month. So all we're going to do is take that baton and we're going to help those 9 people go get their 3, right? So on your third level, you now have 27 distributors, right? Times 200. This is a $200 subscription business. This is not 150. This is not a 75. This is a 200 and above. Okay. So 27 times 200. Now that's 5,400. Well, the company is going to pay you 9% on that third level. Now think about that, folks. All right. You are making 9% of everyone that's on your third level. Look how fast it grows. So what is 5,400, which is 200 times 27 times 9%? That's $486. Do you still get the $90 check? Do you still get the $12 check? Month after month after month. Now, you can look at this a couple of different ways. You can assume those 39 distributors that's in your organization, which, by the way, you've only enrolled 3, right? What if they just wanted a $200 subscription? In other words, none of those 39 people, went out and got customers yet. You can look at it like that if you want. I didn't do that. I went out immediately, and got my mom and sister, or sisters plural, on Protandim. So we only had one product back then. So I wanted to reduce my outgo because we got hit hard financially and I couldn't afford $200 a month. So I got my mom, she bought $40 a bottle of Protandim, and my 2 sisters. So 40, 40, 40 is 120. 200 minus 120 is 80, right? I bought a bottle and Jill bought a bottle, okay? Everybody with me so far? So that's the residual side. It's not, so much the importance of enrolling people, it's the importance of the subscription. Now look what happens, okay, when we start adding packs into the equation. What I want you to understand, this is that 7,800 in group volume. Actually, it's 8,000. So it's 5,400 on your third level, right? 1,800 on your second level, 600 on your first level. What about your 200? So really you're almost what we call a Premier Pro 4. Pro 4 does $10,000 a month in business. So we got 8,000 residual. We call it leveraged income. That's on subscriptions every single month, and you're making $588 a month. Can you imagine if I brought out one more time on the fourth level? Not going to do that. This is a 3x3x3. I'm going to keep it real simple. But look at the math now. Look what happens if all of those 39 distributors happen to be on a platinum pack, right? That's all we did was platinum packs, okay? So you have your 8,000 in subscription, right? And then you have your 39,000 in volume, right? Because if you look at the bottom of the screen, platinum packs are 1,000 in PV for that 1 month. So this is done in a month now, folks. This is what I call false volume. But that volume in a month creates enough, enough growth and enough people, making money that it just continues to grow. So you have 1,000 in volume, right? So 39 distributors all getting each 1,000. That's where the 39,000 comes from. All right. Then you add that to the 8,000 that you're being paid month after month after month. That's where you get your total group volume of 47,000. So you're 3,000 away from Pro 6 for the first month. That's it. And if you look at the top right-hand screen, the one-time payout on those 3 platinum packs that you enrolled, you're going to make $1,200 because you receive $400 on that Fast Start bonus and get paid that week. So if there are any guests that are still on this webinar, if you enroll 3 people, you can actually get your money back, before the billing cycle, the credit card hits the mailbox, okay? So that's one way of looking at it. Here's another way of looking at it. What if all of those packs that you enrolled, those 39 distributors, they're gold packs, which the cost is $650. The platinum packs are $1,250. So you take the 500 in PV is what we get in our, in our back office to build our business for that 1 month. So 500 times 39, that's 19,500 in volume. Now you add that 19,500 to the 8,000 in subscription, you have a total group volume of 27,500, all right? The one-time payout that you're gonna receive that week for enrolling 3 of those gold packs is $200 each. So you made $600 in addition to the $588 a month that you have on subscription. Okay, here's another way of looking at it. You enroll those 39 packs on the silver pack, the one that costs $350. Okay, you're going to receive $250 in personal volume for each one of those 39 silver packs. So 250 times 39, your volume is 9,750. You add that to the 8,000 in subscription, you have 17,750 for the month, right? And then your Fast Start bonus that you receive that week, that one-time payout, you receive $100 for each one of the silver packs. So you receive $300. One more way of looking at it. What if you enroll one of each? A platinum pack, a silver pack, and a gold pack. Right? You take that volume, that 1,750, which is 1,000 for the platinum pack, 500 in volume for the gold pack, 250, for the silver pack, times, those, 13 people, because 13 times 3 is 39. That's where the 22,750 comes from. You add that to the 8,000 in subscription, you're at 30,750. All right, you're going to receive $400 Fast Start for the platinum. You're going to receive $200 for the gold, and you receive $100 for the silver. So you made $700 for those 3 packs that you enrolled. All right, so hopefully everybody's with me. What I've learned is what that volume does that you receive from those packs, it creates a frenzy type of atmosphere. It motivates people because they're moving up the ladder. What I want all of you to understand, Jill and I hit Pro 5 our first month in the business. We did 20,430 in revenue. And that was in the month of September 2009. And then when October 1 came, right, the very next day after the last day of September, our volume went from 20,430 to 0. And that's when I panicked. And I told Jill, I remember screaming, Jill, come here, come here. I knew this was a catch. I just didn't understand the subscription part when everybody's auto ship start hitting. And that's what you get paid on, folks. Who wants to be paid one time on a platinum pack? What happens 6 weeks from now? It's in your gas tank, it's in your belly, the money's gone. You want to do something one time and get paid month after month after month after month. That's the reason why you get involved in this business, okay? So check this out. This is the power of exponential growth, all right? Let's say, for example, it was a picture perfect matrix on month 1, right? You enrolled 39 distributors. Well, no, not you personally. You only enrolled 3, but you found your 3 that wanted to make $500 a month. Actually, closer to $600. It was $588 a month. And they went out and got their 3, all right? And then they went out and got their 3. So those 3 levels deep, you have 39 distributors. You've only enrolled 3. But what if on month 2, not one of those 39 distributors enrolled another pack? All they did is went out and got 100 in new customers, what we call preferred customers. So to make the math easy for me, I said they just got 2 subscription orders of Axio, because Axio is $50. So each of those 39 distributors in your organization, right, they added 2 subscription orders of Axio totaling 100, all right, and preferred customers. So no new distributors. Let me show you what the math looks like, right? If you look at the green part of the slide where it says subscription, those first 3 distributors, they went out and got $100. So 100 times 3 is 300, right? Company's going to pay you 2% on that first level, so you made $6. It's just half of what I just told you. And then those 9 on the second level went out and got 100 in preferred customers. So that's 900 times 5%. So that's $45. And then one more time, those 9 went out and got their 3. So those 27 people went out and did $100 in preferred customers. So 2,700 times, times 100 is 2,700, right? So 2,700 times 9% is 243. You add that up, 6 plus 45 plus 243 is $294. You add that 3,900 in group volume, the 300, the 900, and 2,700. So 3,900 plus 8,000. So now you're at 11,900. So now you're a Premier Pro 4, because Pro 4 does 10,000 in revenue. You get paid on that month after month after month. So we add the 294 to the 588. So now you're making $882 a month. And what have you done in those first 2 months? You enrolled 3 distributors. You taught those 3 to get their 3, right? And then you taught those 9 to get their 3. And then on the second month, each one of those 39 went out and just did 100 in preferred customers. Now your residual check is $882. Okay? So, a lot of people say, oh my God, that's overwhelming. Where do I start? Find 3 people that want to make $500 a month and teach them to do the same. And then teach them to do the same one more time. So hopefully this resonates with you, okay? Yes, it doesn't matter what pack they come in on. They could come in on the silver pack. They could come in on the gold pack. they can come in on the platinum pack, right? That volume from those packs will disappear that following month. But what doesn't disappear is their subscription. And if you want to be paid 100% on this compensation plan, you want to teach every one of your distributors in your organization to at least have 116 customers and spend $40, right? So if you look at that last scenario that I just talked about where, that second month, those 39 distributors, what they did in essence, because they went out and got 100 in preferred customers, they just increased their subscription to $300 from $200. And it increased that monthly check month after month after month after month by nearly $300. So I want all of you to understand that the template is to have 5 teams. And each one of those distributors that you have on those 5 teams, you teach them to get 10 customers. We don't teach minimums, folks. You teach maximums, right? And then repeat it 3 times. That's how simple this compensation plan is.